Hey everybody, it's Erica, your Bernina sales specialist, coming to you live from Stitch in Heaven here in Quitman, Texas. And today we're going to do something a little bit different than what we've been doing. We're actually going to start featuring a few feet. As some of you know, you may have received mailers already. Next month we have Bernina's Big Foot Sale, so 25% off feet, and with a purchase of over $300, you get the travel accessory case for free. So to kind of get you thinking about what you can do with the different feet, we're going to demo some things you can do with the number 88 binder attachment. These come in several different sizes. This one is a 28 millimeter, so it kind of makes a little bit smaller binding, but there are still tons of things you can do with a smaller binding. So as we have laid out here, you can do a decorative edge binding, and Miss Sharon is going to demonstrate exactly how to do this in a minute. But another cool creative thing you can do, Sharon makes purses and wallets. So she's going to show you how to put a binding on cork. So this is going to be in a wallet. This is a credit card holder. And as you can see, if you take this out, your credit card holders just kind of blend, and over time you might end up with some damage there. So she's going to show you how to put a small binding on the edge of your credit card slips, and it'll protect that edge and it'll add some pop to your wallet.
So this is the binding tool. It attaches through the screws, plates that are there. This arm conveniently slides out, and it nestles into this foot number 95. So to load up our attachment, we'll use this binding strip is 1 1/8", and you just slide it in, and this is when your little pointed stiletto comes in quite handy to feed through there. I'm going to feed a piece of cork in here. My arm is just going to slide back in, get caught on the feet there. I'm going to lower my presser foot. I'm going to make sure my needle is in the correct place, because as you can see, if my needle came down, it would not be hitting my binding. And I've discovered if I move it over about 3 spaces, it's going to hit that binding right where I want it to hit. And I'm going to do more than one, so I want to get my next one ready to slide in there. And I'm going to use the scissor function and cut that. Oh, I've got some threads hanging there. I've overcut these, or oversized them, so when I cut them, I'll have nice flush edges. But this will line up in my wallet, nice and neat.
Yeah, it's a nice decorative touch to the wallet.
Then, to give you an idea about doing the decorative binding, I've cut, again, my 1 1/4" or 1 1/8" strip that we will feed through here. I can swing it out where I can see it and work on it easily. Get my little pointed stiletto in there to where it will feed through. There we go. I fed it through easier the first time, didn't I? There it is. It's folded nice and neat. And this is just my binding like I always cut. I cut mine in 2 1/4 inches, fold it just like I was going to put it on a quilt. But this folded edge, I'm going to put the decorative touch on. And we'll just slide it up under there. I think it got caught on the feed dog. There we go. I'm going to lower it. My needle's already in the correct position. So once you have your strip, you'd sew it onto the back of your quilt just like you always do. Flip it over to the front and do some more stitching. And come out like so.
And you can decorate that even more with a decorative stitch. It doesn't have to just be a straight stitch. So another way to add some more flair to your quilt quilt or purse, whatever you're doing.
That looks
Let me go do the tour.
All the attachments that we have here, this big piece here is the number 88 foot. That's the binder attachment. You'll also need the 95C to go with it. As I said, these binding attachments come in several different sizes. So you can do these little miniatures, or you can go all the way up to a full quilt binding. Lots of fun stuff you can do. So keep an eye out for more videos. One thing I did want to show is the stiletto that Miss Sharon used here. We do sell these in store. Nice little wooden handle. That sharp tip helps you feed the fabric through. It's also got a flat end to do your pressing. So if you're doing paper piecing, you can use that flat end for that as well. So come in and pick those up. Bernina feet go on sale next month. I believe it's September 17th or 18th that starts. I'll have to double check that. And we'll have everything here for you. Thank you. Have fun.